Hey everybody, it's Joyce here at Shadow Bayou Tarot. This is our Q&A live stream, and I want to thank everyone who have participated in tonight's Q&A. Please note that this live stream is closed to incoming questions. So again, thank everybody for participating. We're going to get started. I don't know if I know I'm just starting the stream. I'm kind of seeing whoever comes in. But I know it's two people's birthday that we talked about on the last stream. Hey, Claudia. Hi, Linus, kitty cat. I appreciate the love. How's it going, y'all? Hi, Rita. I got your question. I read that and thought, golly, they strict up over there, huh? But anyhow, so Empress T and Vita's birthday is today. We talked about it on the last stream, and we were talking and saying I was going to bring a cupcake. Everybody bring a cupcake. Well, I forgot about the cupcake. I did. I forgot the cupcake. But what I have is a muffin. I do have a muffin, and that should count as a cupcake. I'm not going to eat it on the stream, but here we go. Empress T, Vita, happy birthday. I will devour this blueberry muffin, aka my cupcake, later. But here we are. This is the birthday cake from my end. Now I have a bowl with a lid to put that in right here. So y'all know I got to cover everything I have. Anyway. I don't have icing. I'm pretending it's a cupcake. It's a cupcake enough. Okay. It still works to me as a cupcake, you know. I'm not going to eat it right now because I know I'm going to have, you know, fouillon. I'm going to have lipstick on my nose and the whole bit. I know it. Bianca, I read what you wrote too. Girl, that's big. I mean, I understand it. I get it. But whoo, Bianca. That's a lot. Hey, Mama Odie. Girl, how you been? Haven't seen you in a long time. How you been doing, Mama? Hi, Dorella. Yep, it's Empress T and Vita's birthday, and we talked about cupcakes last live stream. So I have the video footage, the evidence. I brought my version of a cupcake. It's in a little cupcake paper, little baking paper, so it should count as a cupcake. Oh, I know. I do. I know, girl. But sometimes that's the only way I can get up on here. I do love a cupcake, but they sure don't love me. You know what I mean? It's been a tough roller coaster, Mama. I'm sorry to hear that, girl. All right, I got you, Lioness. That's cool. That's cool. That is cool. I am waiting on one of my vendors to send me some things. But I'm pushing out a new promo very soon. I'm just waiting on the finishing touches to come in. You know, I got to wait on vendors too sometimes. And so, yeah, any day now. So you might be interested in that too. I don't know. All right, y'all, let's get started. All right, Richard is first. Richard, you have 2 questions. So you're first, Richard. Then we have Vanessa, then Michelle, then Bianca, then Rita, and then another late night tarot. We have an all signs. I'm gonna go ahead and roll out the person on your mind in my general readings tonight. Did you get my questions? That's for, you wrote members only, Claudia. This isn't the members only. No, this is not members. Members is going to be next week. I don't have a date yet, but it's going to be next week. Right. That's why I don't have it on here, because this is not the members only. So I have your question saved. I have it printed out for the members only live stream. That's okay. Hi, Imelda. That's okay. Some people get confused with it, but unless I say it's a members only, it's not a members, you know. All right, let's roll it out, y'all. Let's go. All right, Richard, you want to know whatever comes out, and then you want to know what you can expect in September, I'm assuming, with your love life. If y'all don't tell me what this is, like certain people, I know what's going on in their world, what they want to know about. So when they give me a generalized question, like tell me what spirit wants me to know, depending on what I know, I'm aware of privately away from YouTube, you know, through working with them and everything, what they're currently going through, I know what they want to know. Okay. If we don't have that connection, that I don't know what's currently going on in your life, which I don't need to know, but if you don't have a direct question for me, I'm just gonna focus on love. But sometimes money comes out, but you know, it's gonna be, and also I want to also touch base on this, because I do have this question for the rest of the year. That's going to be very brief. This is not a month by month reading. You know what I'm saying? It's as of right now, how things stand. What is a potential as things stand currently? Because as everybody knows, everything can change in the blink of an eye. So as things stand at the time of the reading, overall energy, again, I'll focus on love. If money comes out, great. If that's the main energy in that person's life, that's what's going to stick out the most. But it's easier for me to give you guys a better answer when I have a direct question. And so I just want to put it out there. I give better answers with better questions. Better meaning give me a topic. Give me something to focus on. You know what I'm saying? Just say whatever. Do you know how much I have going on in my life right now? So if I got one of you guys to do a reading and said, just tell me whatever, you're going to see so much crap that is not going to even, you're not going to know where you're going with that, because it can go in so many different ways. then I'm not going to be happy that this didn't get talked about or this, but I have 4 things that are hot topics in my life. Well, why you didn't tell me directly about, well, because the energy's scattered. I don't know what to focus on. And I know that may sound like shit to some people, but it's a very real thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a very real thing. This is not a private reading. This is supposed to be just for you to get an idea of what's happening and whatever you're asking about. You know? Hi, Pam Bear. Anyhow, that's what it is, y'all. That's what it is. That's what it is. All right, let's do it to it. Richard, whatever comes out. Okay. How you doing, Pam? Okay, Richard. So what they're showing me is you're saving money. It looks like you're saving your money, holding on to your money. It looks like saving money, working hard and saving money. And looking forward to a future with a Queen of Pentacles. Now, everything looks to be quiet. Everything looks to be very silent right now. There is some type of action or opportunity that's been on your mind. This could be work related. I want to see. This could easily be work related. You could feel like someone is getting more money, getting paid more money than you. You could be considering a new job offer or some other opportunity to make money, something like that, in regards to a Queen of Pentacles energy. Now, I asked who this was. This could be, it says the Lover, so it doesn't feel like love, like romantic love, but we'll see. Because whoever this Queen of Pentacles energy is, you don't trust that person. You feel like they're not telling you something or that they're lying. And it looks like you feeling a little bit miffed, a little bit disappointed or upset about it. It bothers you, and it's almost like you want to protect yourself from some type of disappointment. However, you want to give to this person. All right, so I have to take that back because I asked if it was the person on your mind. I did. And they gave me the devil. They gave me the King of Wands, the Five of Swords, the Five of Cups. There's some type of disappointment surrounding the person on your mind. That you feel this person is not being honest with you. And you got to make a judgment call on that. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Shatira. Hi, Vanessa. I have your question. So it's showing me you're considering, should I let this go? You're considering letting go the hope or letting go the idea of being with this particular person. Should I invest in this or should I let this go? Financially, again, I'm going to say something with the job, something with the money. It looks like you're saving money. You're keeping it to yourself. You're not talking about it. You may feel like somebody's getting paid more than you, and if you should pursue something else or another job opportunity. Doesn't mean, because people can have two jobs, right? Thank you, Vanessa. Yes, I do have your question. All right, let's see. Richard, your second question is what you can expect in September. Why is there an energy of walking away and somebody not being honest? Something's going on. A disagreement, a competition, Five of Wands. Again, I'm looking at the Liar, Cheater, Thief card again, twice in the shuffle that's come out. Five of Cups. What's going on? All right, this person keeps coming out as the Queen of Wands energy, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Doesn't have to be that, but it looks like there was some kind of message or some kind of thing, conversation, something said maybe that made you wonder or hurt your feelings. It's keeping you up at night, and it's about options and choices here. Unexpected. So it makes me feel like something was said that makes you feel like it's over, or that you should make a decision to end things or walk away. Like something unfair. Something was unfair and you want it to be right. An offering to make peace, offering to have a new start, and then something out of the blue happens. I don't know. It looks like breadcrumbing energy. Do you feel breadcrumbed by the person on your mind or somebody here? The interest is there, but hot and cold behavior. So this is the deal. This is what I'm seeing. There's an energy here of walking away, making a decision to walk away because not trusting someone. And that was in the other deck too. Not trusting someone. Who are we not trusting? The person on your mind. So you don't trust the person on your mind. You feel like you have to watch what you say, watch what you do, guard yourself, stand up for yourself. Yeah, this is something to do with feeling regret, sleepless nights, feeling remorse. Could be about telling her how you feel. I don't know. So it's like a big decision is, do I stay or should I go? Do I hold on to this or let it go? That's exactly what this looks like. That's the energy. Should I stay or should I go? So Richard, I'm just wrapping up your reading. And this is very unusual. And this is with the Lovers. Yeah. This is with the Lovers. You know, I'm thinking about, should I continue to give to this? Or should I walk away? And that's been all through this reading. So that is for your second question. Yeah, the Clash. Should I stay or should I go? Yeah, I know, huh? You're right. So that is your reading, Richard. Frick nuts. Y'all, I didn't put the timestamp. Richard, that's the second time I do that crap. I'm going to have to go back. You were my first person. I just finished it. Just rewind a little bit. I apologize. I'm going to have to grab it when I do the timestamps after the video. I apologize, Richard. Damn, y'all. That's the second time, the second week I do that to Richard. All right, Vanessa, you are next. Vanessa, your timestamp is 22:51. 22:51, Vanessa. Vanessa, I wanted to say this. You want to know what the rest of the year looks like. This is one question. So it's not a private reading or anything like that. I'm not going through each month. I'm just going to give you, as things stand right now, what is the potential of whatever is coming out. I focus on love readings. That's my thing. I don't know if that's what you wanted to know about. If money comes out, I'll tell you what comes out. But I don't have a direction for this question. And like I said, it's going to be whatever the energy overall is. That's what I'm going to give to you. Can it change? Absolutely. All these readings on YouTube can change in the blink of an eye. This is just the dominant energy at the time of the reading. Okay, love. Okay. So let's see what we got going on. Hi, Killer Tomato. All right. Let's see, Vanessa, what does the rest of the year look like in love for you? What is it tonight going on, Lord? What's the moon looking like? Because I can tell you. The energy here is of not being satisfied, missing someone, thinking about someone from the past, wondering if I should take action and reach out or leave it, wanting a new start. But the problem is, apparently this person wasn't exactly reliable. Okay? It wasn't exactly the greatest situation. But there's an energy of thinking about someone from the past, trying to decide what to do, being at the crossroads, about reaching out. For a new beginning. Carefully, carefully. Ready to settle down. I feel like that's you, ready for a transformation and a past connection, or hoping for one. Because I could tell you this person didn't offer anything good in the past. They didn't offer what you wanted. It was disappointing. Past person. Yep, and wanting to come back together. So, and make things right. Will they make things right? Are you waiting for a past person to come back, or hoping they come back? Do you want to reach out to the past person? I don't know. Hi, K Jim. This is not the all signs. So there's a lot of thinking going on here. Little overthinking, romanticizing the connection. Don't do that. Look at it as it really was. I'm not saying you don't. Maybe this person romanticizes. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe they had addictions. I don't know. The devil is here for a reason, sitting on top of a King of Cups energy and a Seven of Cups right next to it. So we have, again, the liar, cheater, thief. This person had other options. So there was a lack of loyalty, a lack of discipline in the energy. Self-discipline is what I mean. I asked about the future with this person, if there's something. So they're showing me the Three of Swords, the Page of Cups. We have the Six of Wands, the Seven of Wands, and the Tower. Pull again. I'm going to tell you right now, whether you reach out or they reach out, it makes no difference to me how this is playing out. But I will say, it won't be what you want. This person's energy is guarded. They're not going to take accountability. They want to do what they want. They like a lot of attention. Things always end up in a tower with this person. It seems like they want what they want. This is a greedy person. Their energy is they are about themselves. Do I know this person? No. No, I don't. Would it last? No. Even if you got together with this person, said, hey, you know, let's fix it, let's work on it. That's talk about blind faith right there. But I can tell you this, it's not going to work. It's not going to last. So whoever this past person is, there's still going to be secrets. There's still going to be, it'd be another cycle of, it's like a repeat cycle, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. You know what I mean? And it's going to come to an end because of the same shit. Things you don't know. They're not going to tell you the truth. It's like they're going to keep information from you. The apologies, yeah, there'll be apologies and still a lack of truth along with it. It's sort of like I'm going to appease the situation by telling you what you want to hear. I'm going to give you enough to keep you okay, but I'm not going to give you everything because I don't want to hear it. That's the energy. Then I'm going to do what I want, and then I'm going to go about my merry way. You know, that kind of a thing, like I'm going to do what I want. You can accept it or not. You know what I mean? That's the thing. And that is your choice. But that's the energy here. So I take that as you want to take it. It's like the want for them. But they are not freaking damn. In matters of love, yeah, you can have a do-over with them, sure. Looks like a whole lot of love there, huh? I feel like that's on your side because this is what you're going to get. The Three of Cups and then having to walk away or, you know, get in that boat and leave because it'll be conflict, leaving conflict from Three Cups. So again, we have conflict. So that's what I've got. I just see a whole lot of avoidable trouble with a past person. And that's what I've got, darling. That's what I got, Vanessa. Thank you. Michelle, 3307. All right, Michelle, you want to know what new beginnings or changes in love are coming in the near future? At least I think that's what you want to know about. Again, everybody, I need a direct question is a better answered question. I promise. What is up with tonight? Look at this, right when I cut. Look, Three of Swords. Y'all, what's going on? Thank you, Vanessa. Brokenhearted over what? Let's see. Thank you, Vanessa. I wish it was better news. Lord, I hope that's not the theme for tonight, child. Whew. That's okay, Vanessa. Thank you. I'm going to have to check the moon after this because I'm starting to wonder what the hell. Let's see what's happening in astrology today because, damn. This is getting to be a little bit repetitive, and it shouldn't. I'm using different decks for different people. Okay. Is somebody getting a divorce or saying they're going to get a divorce, but they haven't let go yet? I have a 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. I have a King of Pentacles. I have the Lovers in Gemini. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn doesn't, you know, it's earth energy. Somebody's holding on to a marriage. Somebody's holding on to a failing marriage or failing family situation. That's what this looks like. I see the Page of Cups directed toward the Knight of Cups. So there is someone who doesn't want to lose you coming with an apology and an offer. A very passionate offer, I must say, coming towards you. This person could be married. Doesn't have to be that. Let me see. They're in some kind of little situation. 4 of Cups. So something dissatisfying is going on. Somebody's in a connection they don't like, don't want to be in. It's almost like a waiting game, waiting to have the courage to leave, waiting for the opportunity to leave. Somebody could be gathering information too, trying to find out stuff, trying to find out information. And it's regarding love. So like a personal matter. So they could be married in a bad marriage or something like that, that is on its way out the door, but somebody else wants to hold on to it. I don't know. You have an Ace of Wands to the Chariot. Judgment. Do you feel like somebody's lying to you about how they feel? Scorpio with Judgment. Can we repair it, fix it, bring it back to life? This is a very fast-moving energy. It's sort of like, look, very passionate, action-oriented. Somebody you hold a torch for is guarded and defensive. King of Wands. Somebody has to make a decision if they want a new beginning. If they want that. Yeah, somebody is very slow at making a decision. Could it be because they're already in a relationship? They could be with the Emperor here. The Emperor following the Knight of Pentacles, sit and on top of the King of Wands. So there could be a passionate connection starting with you and someone. They could be already in like an involvement. Maybe they live with somebody. Maybe they're married. The Emperor and the Knight, the King of Pentacles represents someone who's married. It does. So do they want to have an affair with you? And you got to figure out if you want to be in that or what? Like well, that's the truth. Ace of Swords, something about someone that you've known for a time that you haven't spoken to. Wants another chance to make something right. And then you're going to find out information. You're going to find out the truth. So apparently this person invested in another situation that isn't stable. And you want to know if they're lying? That's what this looks like. High Priestess showing up about the Hierophant. And the Five of Swords. Like wondering, is this person telling me the truth? Is this person lying? Communication coming, and you're still going to be confused with the communication. So it looks like somebody is going to basically want a new start, a passionate new start, like sexual energy, I want to get together. I miss having some loving, kind of an energy. This is a reconciliation that's going to leave you wondering, should I get involved in this? Ten of Cups. From what they're showing me, whoever, it's a past person. It's a past person that you have love for. The opportunity is going to come. There's going to be a passionate offer made, but there's another party. There's another energy here. And I see it again here. Nine of Cups. But I also see it's going to be breadcrumbs for a while, and it's going to take a little bit of time to get together. Going straight into the Page of Pentacles. Four of Wands. Because the desire is the Four of Wands. But you may be stuck in Page of Pentacles, learning more about the reality of the situation. And that's where you're going to have choices to really sit down with yourself and make, like, I'm going to have to decide what I really want with this. You know, am I going to be patient with this situation? And it's going to keep you up at night. So you're going to have some decisions to make in the near future about, I want to say, a potential relationship. This person has to get out of whatever they're in, what other connection that they're in. And you're going to feel like they're not being fair. I'm going to let you know that too. You're not going to feel like they're treating you fairly, but that's part of what this situation is. Their focus is going to be on their situation more so than you and them. So you're going to have to decide what you want, because you're not going to be feeling fulfilled. They predict you getting together with a past person, but not liking how it evolves. Potentially, it won't last. Potentially, it won't. It won't. Potentially, it won't. Okay. Is this written in blood? None of the readings are written in blood. But this is potentially what I see. If any of this makes sense to you. Bianca, you are next. Bianca, I'm going to tell you. First, let me put your timestamp, 44:25. I understand where you're coming from. Hi, Black Panther Panther. I understand. Thank you, Richard. I understand where you're coming from, Bianca. But there is a high risk, a high potential of it slowing down that other situation, because I think that, I mean, I could, of course, I could be wrong, but that's the very first thing that came to me, was that was going to be a put off, a big time put off for that person. I understand your reasoning. I just don't feel it meshing well. I could be wrong, but I understand your side of it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying nothing's wrong with that. It's just in regards to what I know you want. It could put a problem up there for you. Hi, Bree. All right, so let's do it to it. Yeah. I mean, it sucks, but oof. You just gonna look, Bianca, you're gonna have to seduce him. You're gonna have to seduce him, throw it on him. You're gonna have to do something like that. You know? You have to seduce him, girl. You have to put on the Bianca. You know what I mean? Put on the sexy girl. Not that you haven't. I'm just saying. You have to get all, let's get it on kind of thing. Yeah. Girl, yeah. I know Bianca's probably looking at me like, you must be out of your damn mind. Bianca's thinking, Joyce, you out of your mind. Girl, throw it down. Seduce that man. Seduce that little fucker. You got to get him to your house. You got, or get to his. I don't know what he's doing. Tiny dresses with, all right. All right. Tiny dress with heels. All right, girl. You're going to have to, I'm going to tell you, there's tricks to the trade. There's tricks to this trade. Tricks, when I say tricks, there's tricks. Tricks, girl. You may have to lay some down. Tricks. I know, I mean, in conjure, there are what we call laying tricks. You're going to have to tell me email me the access you do physically have to him still. And I'm going to tell you a few little tricks that you could go ahead and use. It's easy peasy. But they work. They work. Bianca, you tried messaging him? Well, let's see what's going on. I know why he does what he does. He comes on in, then he backs up off, and then, but we know what the situation is. So it's a situation. I know. Girl, did you ever cook for him and say, come eat? You got to come eat at my house. Come eat at my house. Or cook something and bring it to his office for him to eat. Have all this roast left over, whatever. You know, they're always suspicious of a tomato sauce, so don't do that because he's not going to eat it. But email me because you can still accomplish things. If he'll eat that food you make, that's real good. Okay. Anyway, email me. I'll give you a few little tricks to use. It's easy peasy, sneezy, but you know, don't everybody say, okay, everybody, you got to have physical access to that human being. All right. Just letting y'all know. There's certain things you got to do in it, physical, face-to-face. All right. Bianca, let's see what the energy is between you and this person. He likes you baked brown. Oh, girl, we could do baked brownies again, huh? Could do something. Oh my God. Okay, so I'm asking about how is he feeling towards you? Okay, that's what I want to know. Page of Wands, Two of Cups. It's not shabby. It's not shabby. He's got a wand that really likes you. That's the damn truth, honey. Look at this. He does want to be with you, though. That's what I'm saying. In what regard? At right now, we'll take that wand, okay? We'll take the wand, not we, but you. Got communication here. He does think about you. Think about you and him and the wand, okay? He might be sending you a message about becoming single. I wonder if him and whatever, I don't even know what to call her, Toot Noosh over there is going to be splitting sheets. Like for good. Because it looks like that's what the conversation is going to be about, becoming single with the Hermit. And getting together. What is that? Okay. But in secret, though. He's going to make my head hurt. He's going to make my fucking head hurt today. All right. So we have the Knight of Cups, Eight of Wands. Good. Five of Swords. What he's not going to tell you. He better give you the wand. I'm going to be mad at him. Okay, a judgment call. Something's going down regarding a completion of a cycle, which I feel, because there's a new cycle starting, communication toward you that has Knight of Cups, Page of Wands. We got Four of Wands. We have Two of Cups. I mean, shit, Eight of Wands, Judgment. But the problem here is this Five of Swords. He's going to want to get together, but you know what I think? I think he's going to be a coward. He's going to be scared of that chick. He's going to be scared of that chick. He's scared of her. So there's still going to be some type of dealings with her. Well, there has to be to a degree, but the background don't look good for them. Something's being destroyed in his relationship with somebody else. And we both know where that's energy coming from, okay? She's going to try to hold on. It's just, she makes life hell for him. I'm going to tell you that right now. She makes life very hard. He regrets ever even, he regrets a lot with that. Wanting to move on, to have justice, wanting to move on to justice. Maybe he's got to go see an attorney. Maybe. It's highly possible. Three of Wands. So something's happening very soon. Decisions you got to make. Yep, it's going to be, that might put him going within a little bit. or some kind of disappointing decision he has to make. So that's that. The moon. Yeah, I'm about to be looking at it in just a few. Behind all these readings. Lord. What the hell's going on in the universe? So he's going to be sad about some decisions he has to make. Okay. It looks to be legal or heading in that direction. He might be threatened with legal stuff. You know what I'm saying? By you know who. That's a very big possibility here. And that could be why that Five of Wands is, Five of Swords is here, because I don't think he wants you to know all this shit. You know what I'm saying? He definitely has hidden knowledge. He might share some of what he's been holding back, telling you. He might tell you a little bit. There's going to be him having your attention or wanting your attention because of a change of heart, change of mind about something that he's been keeping to himself. They're saying you got to be patient. How many times we got to see that? Okay. You got to be patient. They're saying what you're focused on, you'll get wish fulfillment. Focus on that one. Focus on that one, girl. You'll get wish fulfillment. You'll get the Wheel of Fortune and the Lovers. And the Six of Pentacles. Looks like he's switching his attention back to you soon. So it's still going to be a slow move, I think. I don't see it all. It's like he's making a break in one situation. He's passionate about you. He is attracted to you. He does think about you in a sexual way. And there is information, there's things going on that you don't know. I think he's going to tell you some of it, not a whole lot of it though. But there's shit going on with all that stuff. See, he's having conflict with the devil. He's got to get advice. And it breaks his heart to do it. Baby. Look at this. Is he going to be bringing you the wand of love or what? Is he bringing you that? I don't know. He wants to, I think. But the problem is he's going to have to be sneaky. He's going to have to be sneaky about it. Look. It's like the man wants to talk to you, be sexy with you and all the things, but it's going to be a secret mission. In the meantime, back at the ranch, it's okay to take the secret mission because you have an intention. You want every kind of, as many, I don't give a damn secret or not. You want at least a secret mission to happen. That's wand energy. That's what your intentions are. Give me that wand. Give me that wand. Because you know what your intentions are. And it's going to be super better, super easy to start. Number one, massaging him a little bit with that soulmate. Number two, you're going to already have your little tricks of the trade laid out. Okay? He has to walk in things that he's not going to know he's walking in, eating things, you know what I'm saying? He's not going to know he's eating. It's nothing that's going to hurt anybody. Everybody calm the fuck down. Boo-boo, conjure is conjure boo. And there's tricks to the trade, a lot of them. A lot of them. And that's true. Vanessa's laughing at me. Vanessa, you know it's true. Well, I hope you know it's true. Well, now you do know it's true. So that's what's going on. It's going to have to be secret mission. Nobody can know, and he might have to sneak away later, but that's okay. If he's got to sneak, because guess what? Look, you got some more wand energy. That man knows he thinks about giving you that wand more than what he ever wants anybody to know about. He better stop acting crazy, because we already know. And you tell him, listen, I already know. I already know what you got right there. You want to give all that to me. I already know. Stop playing. Now, let's set the date and time you're coming over. Because you know I'm going to feed you. And you know I'm going to feed you dessert after. And that will be you. Mm-hmm. But as far as me seeing an official relationship with y'all or anything, they're not showing that to me right now. No, they're not showing me that. Yeah, it looks like he's wanting to become single, separate from that thing. That I shouldn't call her that, but I did. She's going to try to hold on to his ass, work on this, work on that, wham, crying, of tears, and all the things, wanting him to invest. And that shit's not, he's going to be very upset with that. He feels very cold about her. I just want you to know that. Like she done went above and beyond. Oh, baby. I think he loses his cool with her. I think he loses it with her. Like he feels icy cold on the inside when it comes to her. Like, you know, like no emotion. Like I feel like this person has pushed him into not liking her. That's good. That's good for you. Baby, tell me all your problems as you massage his groin. I know everybody's looking at me like I must be out of my tree. Rita, you can call her a thing. You call her Java the, oh my God. That's too funny. That is too funny. You can't build a home on another one. This is a situation, Killer Tomato, you don't know about. It's a situation that you don't know about. I'm just throwing it out there. Girl. The shit. And the thing is, you got to kind of, it's sort of like you got to play the game in a sense of not really say, well, yeah, on him, but but because of the surroundings, it's bad. Oh God. You see? But she's basically ruining the whole thing. I got you, Killer Tomato. But it's a situation, you know, it's like the kind that you like, I don't know how I can explain this, but when you wake up from the party from the night before, want to chew your arm off because of what's laying on top of it, kind of thing. Yeah. That's what I mean. So, for the record, she is the other woman. Yeah. But she's a little bit much, like much. So, and he's not aggressive. Like, I bet you he's learning. I bet you he's learning, or he will learn. It looks like he's going to have to get that backbone a little bit stronger. He's going to have to get that. It's like he's scared of her. He is to a point, but she pisses him off. You know, it's like, I don't know. He needs to get mean, not abusively mean. Don't nobody freak out. But I mean, you know, shit, stand up for yourself. You know. Now, let's not argue, ladies. It's just to say it's a situation that is a little bit like, oh my God. Anyway, let's move it along. Rita, 10655. Email me, Bianca. I'll give you some. Basically, it's like, it's just some little tips and tricks. That's all. Hi, Purple Rain. Rita, where you at? All ears and eyes. Rita, this is unique, I guess. So you want to see what the deal is with that thing. I mean, damn. If you weren't, you know, it's just for that. You got, I mean, come on. All right, let's see what's going to happen in that, or what potentially could be happening. Hey, Indian King. I'm doing. How are you? I'm doing. Well, damn. Hangman came out. So I think you're going to have to, I mean, you're not going to be happy with it. Whatever they're going to decide on, it's like I can see where you're going to want to defend yourself, state your case, defend yourself. But from what I'm seeing here, I don't see that you're going to like the end of it. So you may have to pay a fine that you may feel is a burden. You may have to pay a fine that you feel is a burden. And people don't play, huh? Shit. You scared to lose your job over it? You can't let your job know about it or something? Yeah, you might want to guard that information. It just looks like you're worried about your job finding out. That's all. It looks like you're worried about your job finding out. And so it says keep it quiet. So keep that quiet from your job. Don't talk about, they know? Girl, why they know? Girl, don't tell them. You're not supposed to tell them everything. Something is being kept quiet about it. But you're going to know the decision in the future. In the near future. Wheel of Fortune. You see, girl, you need to learn how to do this. Keep it to yourself. I don't know if that's even, I don't know how they do things where you live. Oh, you had court. Oh, damn, that's true. You got to tell them why. Oh, I got a speeding ticket for coming over here on time. I don't know. I would have said something. But still, it's not like you ran over a baby cat and did all kind of things. I don't know. I just don't think you're going to like the court decision. You're going to probably have to pay a fine that you're going to think is outrageous or not fair. Ace of Swords, Justice, Two of Swords. So the decision of the courts, and I keep asking, Judgment, they're going to make you pay something. I'm not sure what it is, but they're going to make you pay something. I don't know what they mean with some of this. Because it looks like you're going to be walking away from something to start over here. Something disappointing. And I'm trying to see what the hell to, oh. It must be you're going to be paying them money that you feel is unfair. That's the best thing I can tell you. You're going to be worried about that. There's no point in worrying about it. This is what you need to do. It's like they're going to treat you like you're trying to get away with something. So I feel like you're going to have to pay some kind of fine you feel isn't fair. Yeah, you're going to be thinking it's bullshit or something like that, what you got to pay. Now, I don't know if you guys have community service to do or something like that. I do see conflict at work coming down from the Emperor. That could be gossip about this. That could be gossip about this. You shouldn't get community service for that, but I don't know how y'all laws are a whole lot different than ours. All I know is I feel like you're going to have to pay a fine that you think is a little bit ridiculous. And you're going to have people talking about you at your job that they think they being quiet about that, but they're not. But they always talk about you, Rita, so what the fuck is new? Your ex got a hit and run, and you got 1 week of community service. Well, damn. Girl, they always talking. That's what I got, Rita. I wish I could tell you more. But that's what's happening. I hope it's not crazy. I mean, it can be. Some of these tickets that people get for certain things are really kind of high. I mean, especially now, if you're first time offenders, well, let me take that back. It used to be very minimal, like the fee, the ticket, whatever. These days, it seems to be shooting up there, even for first time offenders of like a speeding ticket or something like that, Golly, Rita. I don't know. I think a lot of times, I guess you're right. It does depend on the judge. I guess it depends on the judge, the mood they're in, and all the things. Thank you, Rita. Go get that sticker or the plaque, whatever you got. Girl, go get that fixed up because, Jesus, don't give them a reason to give you another citation. You know what I'm saying? If they looking for stuff, that means they got to meet a quota. They want to meet their little quota. Don't they get a quota of, however many tickets they write out in a month or whatever? Don't they get that? They get that around here from what I can understand. So the cop took it, then I fractured my pinky toe. Oh, Lord. I guess they do. And we all know when that time of the month is because every cop from here to God knows when, God knows where is all out and ready. They all over like ants. I don't know. Oh, they tell you what they want to tell you. I know, Richard, right? You always know that time of the month is there when you see all these cops in different places, like everywhere you go, you know. Mm-hmm. Anyway, that's what I've got, y'all. So I'm going to take me a wee break, and then I am going to do a late night all signs and wrap it up. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you soon. All right. Good night. Bye. Thank you, Richard. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Oh, I got to remember to put you as Mimi. Shoot, Michelle, you got to remind me, girl. I'm going to put you as Mimi on the when I put the timestamps. And Richard, I got to get you timestamp. I'm so sorry. Bye, you guys. You're going to go with last week's reading. All right. See y'all soon. Okay. Bye.